Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Vintage Cube. We head in once more, and well, try to recover because I'm on a bit of a losing streak lately, but that's okay. See what we can do here. So, pack one, no power, but there are some interesting options. We have Mox Diamond, just always a powerful card. You know, a bad Mox is still a Mox, definitely accelerate you. Time Twisters, very good as well. There are a couple of combos with it, you know, Orcish Bowmasters and Whole Breacher, that kind of thing. And then Atraxa as one of the best reanimate slash sneak targets is also a pretty cool place to start. There's a death that might wheel. I might just take the Atraxa. It's kind of the simplest thing to do. The Mox Diamond's also very good. I think any of these are defensible. The Mox Diamond's probably the best pick objectively, but I like playing with Atraxa, so let's give it a go here. Alright, well, could have taken Wheel into Narset, but that's okay. I have the Atraxa here. Oh, there's Bowmasters as well. Okay, well, I'm going to take Bowmasters anyway. Obviously, we're going to miss out on that particular wheel, but this is just a messed up card in any case, so that's fine. We're probably going to only black to try and reanimate this Atraxa. That all looks good to me. What might wheel out of this pack? Magma Opus, if it does. If we're trying to play with the graveyard anyway, then this becomes the whole Magma Opus sort of flashback package becomes a bit more interesting. Otherwise, I don't think there's a ton here. Relic of Sauron seems kind of weak. Narset probably won't come back. Daze, maybe. Daze sometimes comes back. Okay. Well, I'll probably take Library here. I like Library a decent amount. There are some other decent cards. We have Miscalc as just a really nice disruptive element. Card, of course, can help us discard a card, of course. Then we have K-Command as an option, Ledger Shredder, but Library of Alexandria is one of those cards that can just win you the game almost by itself, and in the worst case scenario, it's a colorless land, which is, you know, a small price to pay, but it's not that big of a deal. So I think we'll take the library here. Start ordering my cards a little bit. Okay, well, big drop in quality here. I'll probably just take Watery Grave. This is an excellent time to take a dual land, I think. There's just nothing that exciting in the pack. This doesn't look like a great start to an upheaval deck, so I don't think I'm interested in that too much. The rest of these cards don't really do what we want them to do, so yeah, we'll just take a Water Grave. Not too unhappy about that, I suppose. Okay, here's a Goryo's Vengeance. I'll probably snap that one off. It's obviously awesome with Atraxa. Lorien Revealed would be nice as well. You can fetch her Watery Grave. Shelldock and Rafine's Tower both would be nice pickups too, but I think this is really awesome with Atraxa. It gets you that big hit of 7 life, and also refills your hand. It's just, that puts you in a board state that's pretty tough to lose unless you're already doing really, really poorly. So we're gonna go ahead and take that one. All right, what do we have next? There's Soul Cauldron. That doesn't really do anything with the cards we have so far, and we don't really want to exile our own creatures that much if we're trying to reanimate them. There's this Harvester card. It's all right. It can kill a small creature, and then you can sometimes reanimate it, or maybe you can use it as like a mini Wrath. Seasoned Pyromancer is what I'm looking at as well. This is just an awesome card. It lets you discard for stuff like Goryo's Vengeance. And I mean, I have the Watery Grave, but I'm not locked into being blue-black. I could be black-red very easily. It's a good pair of colors for Reanimator, so I think I'll take that. Obviously, jumping straight into double red cards may be a little aggressive, but that's fine. All right, and here we'll take a Lily. Excellent card, fits what we're doing. Thought Scour, Gataxian Pro would both be good. Urberg could be good, but Lily's just awesome, so let's grab it. Now we have, let's see. Proving Ground is a black-red land, though it is obviously tapped. Carnage Interpreter, that's an interesting one. It discards our hand and then investigates a bunch. I guess discarding your whole hand's not really a combo in Reanimator. Usually, I might just take Bone Crusher. It's kind of boring, but it's the kind of card that can get you there. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, Death did wheel. I will take that. over not a whole lot, like a firebolt maybe. Not really. I mean, we could splash into Othari, but it's not really that big of a deal. So, yeah, well, take a death, have 2 reanimates. Okay, the Magma Opus also wields. So did Daze, but I think I'm more interested in doing this. We're already going to have lots of ways to discard anyway, so trying to do the whole Mizzix's Mastery thing could be kind of fun. Let's give that a shot. Okay, now K-Command came back. Perfect. That card's just awesome. Yeah, I think that's much better in Dragon's Rage. Don't really need a Copperline Gorge, so yeah. Snap off the K-Command. And now Thundermaw Hellkite's not really what we're looking for. I don't think we're going to be all the colors for Omnath. None of these cards really look like they're going to do what we want. I guess I'll take the Thundermaw. I don't know. There's some minuscule chance it ends up in our deck. Like, if we somehow end up short playables, it's not embarrassing to put that in your deck. Now there's Goldspan, which kind of is the same thing. I might honestly just take Plateau. There's a chance this ends up doing something for us, just with fetches. Soul Cauldron versus Overgrown Tomb. I'll again take Overgrown Tomb. I don't think we're looking like a Soul Cauldron deck. Blade Fireball Blasts are an awesome sideboard card, so I'm happy to have that one. Alright, so I have a bunch of duels, but none of them are really what we need. So I suppose having Overgrown Tomb plus Plateau means we can just cast Atraxa. That's not nothing. But we'll see what kind of fetches we end up with. Could end up being helpful. Okay, there's a Gristlebrand. Zero Vision's hanging out at the bottom there. Too bad. It's between Gristlebrand and the Fable, for sure. Huh. Fable's really good. Gristlebrand's obviously great as well. Ooh, there's Dream Halls that could wheel. That would actually be sweet. Atraxa plus Magma Opus. Very nice Dream Halls. Those Gristlebrand, actually. Oh, man. I think I'm going to take the Fable. I think it's just a really, really strong card. And there are other big legends I wouldn't mind reanimating. And it's possible Gristlebrand wheel, although I might have to take Dream Halls if it does. We'll see. I think Fable for now. Okay, here's a Shallow Grave. That's a good one. There's a Baleful Strix. Not really a gut deck. Currency Converter would be sick, but I don't think I should take it over Shallow Grave. We already have a decent amount of ways to discard. And yeah, Shallow Grave's just good. Yeah, let's go for Shallow Grave here. I would love a Currency Converter or a Baleful Strix if either of those came back. I'm not sure how likely that is, but here's a Grief and a Ragavan. Those are both nice. Grief isn't good with all these, like, Goryo's Vengeance type reanimates. It is decent with Death. Versus Ragavan's just a messed up card. I think I might just take Ragavan. We need some early plays. We're actually kind of struggling on that front. So, yeah, let's just take Ragavan. We have a couple of removal spells to get it through. It's possible Grief wheels. It sometimes does. I don't think it's likely, but it is possible. Alright, now we have Toxic Deluge, I guess, is kind of a thing. Duelist. Grist is cool. I could consider Grist. I have this Overgrown Tomb, so if I find a fetch or something, it's not crazy. And this is a really good Planeswalker. Malcolm's just okay, especially since we're not looking like we're gonna be blue as a main color. Deluge is nice as well. We have a couple removal spells, but no Wrath yet. I think I am gonna take the Grist, though. Card's good. You can even reanimate it. Not, I guess, so good with Goryo's Vengeance type stuff, but it is good with Death. Alright, now there's an Oko, which... that might be a little aggressive. Trying to double splash the Oko. I might just take Blackleaf Cliffs. It's, like, really unexciting, but... this has an instant sorcery with mana value less than... so I'd have to have some one... drop things. Don't have that. And normally I would be interested in Star Pit, but we're not actually looking like we're going to be playing all that much blue, so I think I'll take the Cliffs. I do need to get some fixing somewhere here. Okay, there's a Through the Breach. I should probably take that. Yeah. Otherwise, it's just like another removal spell, which are fine, but for the breach, if I do need to find more targets. That Gristlebrand would be a nice one to pick up, but there are others as well that could work just fine. There's Woodfall Primus. It's not really that good with Shallow Grave because it exiles it at the end. It's okay with death. Mountain Plain Swamp, a Breeding Pool, the Valkyrie. I might just take Oliphant. It's not embarrassing to reanimate, and if I get a good duel, it can go fetch it. I think that makes sense. Okay. I want a Mind Twist. I don't have a great way to, like, accelerate it at the moment. I am looking for ways to get more that kind of thing. 2-mana Shock that can sack your artifacts. Doesn't seem like a thing. A weirdly splashed Leovold. There's Torsten. Not really that good. Guess there's Thopter Foundry is maybe an option, but you know what? I'll take Mind Twist. I like this card well enough. Okay. Neither Gristlebrand nor what's the other card I was looking for? Dream Halls, yeah. Neither of those wield. That's unfortunate. I could take Triplicate Titan. Although that one's also not good with Shallow Grave stuff. Rough Triplets. I might just take a Flame Slash, honestly. Lich of the Bog. X twice the number of lands you control. Put one in your hand. The rest the bottom. No, that's no good. I'll take a Flame Slash. Datha Triome is another piece of green fixing. Commercial District is also a piece of green fixing that I can fetch with Oliphant. That might be better. I don't need a gut. Yeah, I'll take the District, sure. Now there's a Bayou. I don't think I want to run in 6 all that much. I don't have any fetches or anything, so sure, we'll take a Bayou. Our green's pretty free now. I'm not sure how excited I am about that prospect, but it's fine. Alright, we'll take a Malcolm. I don't know if we'll end up playing it. Depends on our mana situation. Red Horde Arcanist. When it attacks. So now I have a Flame Slash. I mean, I don't think I'm playing these other cards. Well, actually, pick your poison with the amount of green we have. I actually am not close to that one. Okay, I'll take an Ashen Rider. It's not great. A Breeding Pool I probably don't end up playing, but we'll see. Okay, well, I'll probably take an Ancestral. That seems alright. There's the Mizzix's Mastery. We'll see if it wheels. I mean, I obviously can't pass Ancestral here. I guess now the Arcanist would have been kind of cool with Ancestral, but either way, taking this one. Kind of hoping this wheels. Kaito would be a nice wheel as well. Xander's Lounge. Chain Lightning, I guess. Marsh Flats. A couple of decent cards, so hopefully we'll get something. Let's see here. What do we got? The Hull Breacher. See a good card. You know, I mean, draw 7s, so it's not like completely insane, but it's decent. Kind of a weak pack, honestly. There's Fiery Confluence. There's these random 3-drops. That does that much for me. Not splashing an Oko. I think it's between Hull Breacher and Confluence. I think I'll just take Hull Breacher. Card's just kind of messed up. And I have Bowmasters plus Hull Breacher, so if I see a draw 7, I'm definitely snapping it off. There's a Sword of the Meek. We could have gone for that, I suppose. But here, I'm probably just going to take Vista, honestly. As many lands as we have, our fixing's actually still kind of bad because we don't have fixing for our main 2 colors. I would love it if Blood Tithe wheeled. Palantir isn't going to wheel, but it would be good in the deck, obviously. This thing's a maybe, and then Collective Brutality is a card I could play as well, but I need the fixings. Take it here. Ooh, okay, don't mind Emrakul. We have Goryo's Vengeance and Shallow Grave. Oh, there's also Reanimate. That's tough, but I think we need the Emrakul more. It just really powers up these 2 spells, and Through the Breach, actually. Yeah, this is a good Emrakul deck. Reanimate probably isn't going to wheel, but obviously that would be sick if it came back. Fallen Shinobi's Not a zero. I have a couple of random creatures. Recurring Nightmare's okay as well. Otawara is a good one. Snap off the Ember, cool. Lelia, they're sailing to the west. Obviously not as good as the other draw sevens, and it's double splash. Might just take Fire Covenant. We still don't have like a Wrath. We have a couple of removal spells. There's Cut Down as well as like a little option, but I think Fire Covenant is just better. There's this as a Reanimate, but I have two really good targets now, so I don't need to worry about mediocre ones. Ooh, I will take an Imperial Seal. That seems excellent in this deck. All right, we're kind of doing things. This is 32 minus 8 lands plus another one for the Oliphant. So this is technically 23 playables right now. I would like to not have to play Ashen Rider, and I'm still not sure about this Malcolm just because of our blue situation. Or the Hull Breacher, honestly. It just really depends on where blue ends up. Mind Twist isn't looking amazing, but I think it's just a playable card regardless. Yeah. We'll see how things go from here. Speak your poison, a main deckable card. Second artifact enchantment creature with maybe. There's an oath. No, I want too many creatures that aren't big for oath, so I'm not gonna play that one. Magda's just fine. It makes treasures. Baleful Mastery is good. It can kill Planeswalker. I don't think I'm that into the Larcenist. Scrapwork Mutt's a little too weak to take here. Yeah, I think it's between Magda and Mastery. I don't have an amazing way to deal with Planeswalkers at the moment, so I might just take that one. Sure. I guess this Magma Opus isn't looking incredible at the moment either, unless I get the Mizzix's Mastery back. And even if I do, it's like slightly questionable just because this is the only target. I would really like to also have another target that's good with it. Even if it's not one of their like really, really good ones, at least like, you know, something that costs 5 mana or whatever, not these things. Though I suppose paying 4 mana for an Ancestral Recall is not a total disaster. Ooh, Blood Crypt, that's sick. Okay, that makes our mana way better. Yeah, I mean, I'd like a Night's Whisper and all, but this is just awesome in our deck, so let's take it. It's fetchable with Oliphant. Yeah, kind of exactly what we needed. Okay, now there's a Xander's Lounge or the Mystics Mastery that did wheel. We know we're only going to have the one target. Am I going to end up short playables? Maybe. Let's see, I can Imperial Seal for this as well. This is less important now because I have the Blood Crypt, though this is also fetchable with Oliphant to fix our blue mana. You know what? I'm over the Magma Opus thing. Let's cut that. Ooh, Fiery Confluence Wheeling's huge. We'll take that one. Card's amazing. I don't know what it's still doing in this pack. Palantir Wield? Yeah, we'll take Palantir. We have a 15 drop in our deck, and it's also just a great card. I do wish we had like a Mox or something to help us accelerate. We have a lot of 3 drops, but this card's still just amazing. Okay, now it's between Unholy Heat, Shinobi, and Recurring Nightmare. Recurring Nightmare looks okay. I have some decent little dorky creatures. It's kind of the same argument for Shinobi. Let me go with Recurring Nightmare. I'm not 100% sure on that one. There's a Salem to the west. I might take that. Again, Bowmasters and Hull Breacher isn't like an insane combo with it because you don't force them to draw, but you still get to wheel yourself while they just aren't allowed to, basically, so... I don't know, that feels fine. So I think that's a good one. Alright, how many playables am I on now? Who knows? There's a Burst Lightning, we might play that one. We'll have to kind of unravel what amount of playables we have and whatnot here in deck building, so let's check it out. Go ahead and bring some of these cards up closer. Our lands over here, and we'll figure out exactly which of these we're playing in a sec, but I think our blue fixing's pretty good now with picking up Xander's Lounge, so this counts the land as well. We're on 27 cards, so we definitely have to make some cuts. Let's see. Let me kind of pile all my removal over here, because I might end up cutting a piece of removal. I think Malcolm, that our mana's better, I do like, so I kind of don't want to cut that one. Hull Breacher as well. Recurring Nightmare, I think, is going to be good. Okay, Bone Crusher goes in this pile. Fire Covenant, K Commands goes in that pile. Baleful Mastery goes in that pile. And I'm not 100% sure about the Mind Twist, to be honest. Alright, so which removal do we want to cut? First Lightning Flame slash Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher might be the worst because I don't really care about the 4/3 body. So let's maybe cut that one. And I want the rest of these. K Command's pretty good because it doubles other stuff. I like these ones because they cost 1 mana. I like this one because it hits multiple things. And I like this one because it can hit a Planeswalker. That all seems fine. I might cut the Mind Twist with literal 0 ways to accelerate. This card's not that good. I can bring it in like slower control matchups where it's going to be great, but I think as a baseline, I'm happy to cut it. Then I do have to cut 2 more cards. I think I like this suite of removal. I could maybe cut one of these, but that doesn't sound amazing. I need all the reanimates, I think. Ragavan's just too good to cut. Malcolm is like maybe a cut. How many ways do I have to discard? Let's look at that. Liana's a way to discard. I guess that's it. I'm not really counting Sail into the West. I guess that's it. So I probably don't want to cut any of these then. Discarding seems pretty important in this deck. I did not expect these cuts to be this difficult. Maybe I do end up cutting Recurring Nightmare. It doesn't work with Emrakul, so I can only really do it with Atraxa or just like flipping in and out some random value creatures, but it doesn't seem that amazing. Maybe that's another thing to bring in for some slower matchups. I have Goryo's Vengeance, Shallow Grave, Death, and an Imperial Seal to get any of them, plus Through the Breach, so that feels like enough, but I don't need a Recurring Nightmare. I think Death is still good enough. It can't hit Emrakul, obviously, it can only hit Atraxa, but Reanimating Atraxa is pretty good. So I think that's going to be fine. Am I missing anything obvious? Palantir, I think, is good enough. I think I like Hull Breacher. I mean, I could end up cutting the Sail, like, Hull Breacher package, but I actually think that could work out kind of nicely, so I don't really want to. Am I forced to get rid of another removal spell? I really don't want to. Wrist is just too good, and the green fixing's pretty free. I might even end up playing this Breeding Pool, we'll see. Yeah, it's a tough cut. I honestly am not sure what to do with this one. This is, yeah, Ragavan's too good. Imperial Seal's too important. Obviously not cutting that. Can't cut my Reanimates. Bowmaster's too busted. I keep looking at this Malcolm, but I do need ways to discard, and this is one of them. It doesn't work super well with the Emrakul, I guess, so that is kind of a strike against it. I have Liliana. Fable works with it. Seasoned Pyro does work with it, though it's a little expensive. I mean, there's also 2-drop, which is nice. Death. I don't think I'm supposed to cut Life Death. Just getting Liliana discarded and then Life Death, it seems like a really easy path to victory. Fable's too damn good. Palantir is another one that's like, it's a bit slow, right? But I mean, I do have some expensive cards, but I'm not necessarily pressuring their life total, so they can kind of mill me for a while. Confluence, I think, is too messed up. Sound of the West, I could see cutting. At which point I would probably also cut Hull Breacher, because I think this card is good against certain decks, but against other decks it's just a 3-2 really, so. And then the other option would be like Flame Slash, I guess. But I do like having all this removal. I need to keep myself alive while I'm setting my stuff up. As far as card draw, I have Ancestral and sometimes Library. And then I guess Sail and Palantir are my other sources of card advantage. I don't have any other ways. I mean, other than reanimating Atraxa, but that's once you do that, you're pretty well off. So I kind of don't want to cut these. And if I'm keeping Sail into the West, I should keep Hull Breacher. So I guess I will cut the Malcolm. I don't know. That's probably stupid, but we'll give it a go. And let's figure out our land situation here. Let's see. Bayou's good because we want that fixing. Blackleaf's great. Bloodcrypt's great. Commercial district. Red-green. Yeah, that's fine. Obviously want the library. Definitely want Overgrown Tomb. The Plateau didn't end up getting there, though it does let us cast Atraxa, and it's kind of a minimal cost, so I think I'll play it. Vista's great. Watery Grave's good. Xander's Lounge is awesome. Oliphant's good, and then Breeding Pool, it seems fine as well. So we end up playing all of these. We're not going to be playing any plains. I don't think any forests either. We have 2 green cards, not counting Atraxa, and we have 1, 2 when you really need it. I guess Vista won't get a green at that point, but we still have 3, 4, 5 green sources without a forest. That seems like enough. I could add one if we end up on a lot of the other sources, but I think I don't really want to. Okay, let's look at red. I feel like we have a ton, but we will have, well, let's not count the mountain yet, but we'll count the Vista. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I wouldn't mind going up to 9. We do have a couple doubles, maybe even 10, honestly. Black, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So like maybe 2 would get us to 10 as well. And blue, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if we play an island. Okay, so we do want to play an island, which probably means we end up cutting a swamp, I think. We only have 1 double black card, so 9 sources should be good enough. Yeah. Although I guess having double black for like doing Shallow Grave plus something else, but we don't actually have that much black discard other than Lily, which we need to get into play anyway, so I think this looks reasonable. We have the Oliphant. The Oliphant's another reason to, I guess, keep Life Death in, because reanimating that on turn 2 or whatever is not a completely insane play. Alright, I think I like this deck. We'll give this a shot. So, see how it goes. I'll see you in round number 1. Alright, here we go for round number 1. We get to be on the play. Pretty cool. We have a Shallow Grave and a Korea's Vengeance and a Through the Breach. I mean, I'm going to keep this hand. I get to cycle Oliphant for some red mana. Try to get this Seasoned Pyro going, I guess. It's not the greatest, obviously, but let's keep. I can Shallow Grave the Oliphant if I really need to kill a Planeswalker or something. It's not the worst idea. I guess I'll get on Bayou. No reason to take damage right away. I already forgot my mana base. I don't know what I'm cycling this guy for, but we'll figure it out. All right. Inquisition. Sure. Probably take the Seasoned Pyro, because I mean, Shallowgrave and Goryo's Vengeance are kind of the same thing. So if they take the Seasoned, I could Shallowgrave it, which is kind of funny. Okay, they did take it. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and cycle this. Grab myself a... Let's Let's see, I have plenty of black. I could grab a commercial district to get some action going that way. That actually sounds kind of fine, honestly. Oh, there's Ancestral. That's probably better. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's pay 2 life, Ancestral myself. I'm just doing it main phase. Alright. Pass. Back up to a full grip, which is nice. Hopefully you can't mess with us too much more. We have this Fable. Now I'm kind of regretting picking up the commercial district, obviously, but it is what it is. Shieldred, okay. Always yield to Shieldred. Yeah, wow, I'm really regretting this commercial district. I'd love to just kill Shieldred here, but it is what it is. Let's play it anyway. Who knows, maybe I'll hit something sweet. I hit a Fiery Confluence. I will graveyard that one. That's fine. And honestly, if I get attacked here, I will just Shallow Grave and block. I don't have a problem doing that since I have other ways to get my stuff going here. Hopefully I don't have a draw 7 coming off of this. That would be pretty gross, but let's see. So far these seem to be mono black. Alright. Attacked. I will in fact Shallow Grave. If they want to use a removal spell in this, then okay, fine. And if not, then this is also fine. Perfectly happy to trade a Shallow Grave to get the shield draw off the board. They might have a way to reanimate it or something. Duress me, okay. Don't love that. They're going to take the Fable now. Lots of hand disruption out of our opponent. Yeah, there goes the Fable. That's fine. Down to 3 cards at least. Ooh, and we drew Liliana of the Veil. That is not bad. Let's see. I want to play one of these lands. I guess just a black one probably. So I'll discard Breeding Pool here, I think. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's do this. Discard. Rid of my Breeding Pool. Okay. Hopefully we don't enable anything for them. Yeah, there's no Troxa. That could be a problem, but they could have already reanimated the Shieldred if they had to reanimate, so I'm not, like, as concerned, I guess. We do have the Liliana Minus as well. Orcish Bowmasters. Okay. That's annoying, but Fire Covenant cleans it up. Liliana does get to survive it all here, unless they have something else happening. Shieldred plus Bowmasters, that's pretty gross. They did have the enemy dead. Okay, okay. That's unfortunate. I mean, kind of enabled things for them, but what are you going to do? Alright. They have their own Liliana. Oh, they drew a Bone Shards. That's annoying, so they're going to get to kill Lily here. Bubbling Muck. Okay. Yeah, it's going to make things tough. They don't have another Reanimate, seemingly. Jar Muck. Okay, that's all fine. Gonna kill Lily here. They could sack all their lands to Memory Jar, but that doesn't seem like a particularly good plan. Are they not going to use their removal spell on Lily here? They're just going to bid? Alright. Sorry, so they have Liliana. Liana, Swamp, which they played. So Memory Jar, Bubbling Muck. That's 3 of their 4 cards. Okay. Wait, they just didn't take the Sensei's Divining Top? That's strange. Okay. Alright, let's draw. Burst Lightning. Not the strongest, but okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna Fire Covenant, kill all their stuff here. I don't see any reason to do anything else. I'll probably discard the Burst Lightning. Well, I could Burst Lightning their Liliana. We're gonna end up in a kind of low resource game. I'm gonna lose my Liliana as well. Maybe I discard through the breach, actually. That seems okay, yeah. Let's do it. Okay. Discarded the land. All right, now we'll go this. Boom, boom. 7. Done. Red. Black. 1. And I mean, we'll see. They'll have their own Liliana. I'm kind of hoping I can Burst Lightning theirs down. If I don't draw a land, that's obviously not going to work out too great, but... Bubbling Muck. Are you going to hit us with the jar? Not that scared of jar here. Wait, Bubbling Muck's the double... Oh, I thought that was the one where you can sack your lands for mana, but it's the one where you can tap it for extra mana. Okay. I guess they are going to get the jar out. That's fine. We can jar here? That's kind of crazy. Alright. Now I'll get a Liana in my... Or an Atraxa in my graveyard, which I can then reanimate, so... Unless I'm just dead here, I feel pretty good about this. Uh-huh. That felt like a weird spot to use the jar. Yeah, they just have nothing now? Alright. I'm down for that. I think any order's fine. There's only one legendary creature, right? Oh no, I need to make sure the grist is... Okay, so let's go... Grist, then a bunch of other stuff. Or no, because that one target... I don't know. Things are complicated. We'll put a Trox on top, is the point. Alright, well, let's cast Goryo's Vengeance on Atraxa. Black. Guess I want to keep the red up. Do it like this. Alright. Let's see here. Can Ragavan, that's funny. Well, I'll take one of these red lands. I guess the plateau is fine. Oh, there's a life death. I can bring back Wrist, maybe? That's kind of fun. Where'd the rest of these go? Bottom. Okay, so the Emrakul won't mess me up here. Yeah, so we'll take Life Death as a sorcery. We'll take K Command as the instant. And then we're going to have Ragavan, Emrakul, or Reach. I don't really have a way to get this Emrakul going. Which one of these two would I rather have? I guess I'll take the Hull Breacher. Sure, that's fine. All right, done. Let's go on the bottom. Let's go ahead and attack our opponent. Let's go ahead and cast Death on Grist. 2. Grist. Plus Liliana. What am I discarding here? I guess the burst lightning is probably fine. Just gotta keep the land in hand in case there's more discard. Seems fine. Salatroxa. Yeah, sure, you have a Liana. Are you gonna make us discard a card each? Because that is totally fine. Into Dothi, yeah, that's not really a thing. Okay, I'll discard the land. Just very easily win from here. I don't even have to commit anything to the board, funnily enough. Let's go land. Let's go -2 on you. Then let's attack you with an insect token. Sack the insect token. Sack this. Kill that. And then on draw step, I'll make them discard and return my Bowmasters, I think. Cast. Return. Target player discards. Let's grab Bowmasters. Let's hit them. Red 1. Alright, got rid of a blue source. Nice. Let's cast Bowmasters. You. Blood Crypt. I can probably discard that. I do want to keep ticking up this Liliana, I think. Let's go +1. We have the Emrakul in our deck, so we're not worried about milling out. Let's discard Blood Crypt. It's fine. Attack my opponent. Should be in okay shape here. I don't know, maybe I was supposed to return something bigger, but Bowmaster seems kind of nice. Alright. Got opponent. Nothing. Alright. I'll play Hull Breacher. They're thinking about it. They know they're going to discard it to Liana if they don't play it. Right. Let's discard. Swamp. That's fine. Oh, they didn't want to. Oh, I see Dothi. Well, they could have killed a Planeswalker. That might not have been a bad idea, honestly. Back with all. Wrist. And we'll pass. And that should do it. Obviously, if they reanimate Atroxa and get something, there's potential there, but... Alright, we managed to win. Liliana's definitely dangerous against a fellow reanimation opponent. They also have stuff like Animate Dead, which is kind of scary because they can hit our graveyard with it, but... Let's see here. Is there anything good? I don't think Mind Twist looks particularly good. How about this one? I could make him sacrifice an enchantment that works some amount of time, but I guess that creature with flying also kills Atraxa. Maybe pick your poison actually is okay. I could get rid of like burst lightning maybe. Or flame slash actually looks even worse. Burst lightning can at least hit a walker. Flame slash kills bowmasters, but eh. I got enough ways to do that. This fiery confluence isn't particularly good either, to be honest. But I think it's better still than flame slash. Could have been a bone crusher instead. Hmm. Maybe Mind Twist is good enough. Although, if they have their own hand disruption, they're going to be able to, like, hit it with. I don't know, Fire Confluence just didn't look like it did much, so we'll try this. I'm not sold on it, but... Alright, we have... Oh, that's a pretty land-heavy hand. I think I might mulligan this one. Fire Covenant's not even, like, that good against them, and it's all lands. Well, I don't love mulliganing against somebody who has a bunch of hand disruption. Alright, we're going to keep this one, I suppose. They don't make us discard the library, could do something. Let's keep... I probably don't need both Emrakul and Atraxa in my hand. So I think I'd rather put back Atraxa because they can't make me discard it and then reanimate it. So let's do that. It's obviously a pretty weak hand still, but I don't really want to go to 5. Okay, no 1-drop disruption. That's nice. Go library, pass. And we'll see if this can get us somewhere. No discard, no discard. Okay, Dothy Voidwalker we can live with. Alright, let's draw. Let's see. That's a sorcery anyway. I guess I want to be able to cast Fire Covenant on 3, so I'm going to chill on this breeding pool. Let's just go Mountain, that's fine. Obviously, if they now have a discard spell, then you can discard Emrakul, well, I'll lose the game, but there's not much I could have done about that, so... It is what it is. I did kind of forget about Dothy Voidwalker. That kind of makes Flame Slash a little bit better, maybe, so... Something to think about, but it's fine for now. Take the damage here. If they pass, they probably have Bowmasters up, which is fine, because that plays into Fire Covenant. Oh, I have my own Bowmasters. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'll just play Bayou and pass here. And look to kill some stuff. Yeah, they're going to do nothing. That's fine. Take another 3. That's fine. They're just passing again. See, probably have Bowmasters here, but I can use my own Bowmasters to kill theirs. So let's draw. Oh, no. Just nothing? Okay. Yeah, I'll just cast this. That's fine. Ping you. There's Hull Breacher. That's interesting as well. All right, let's go land untapped. I think I do just attack my opponent here. No real reason to hold these back. Okay. Draw. Okay, they did have the Bowmasters. Interesting. That's fine. They really held that back a lot. But now I'll just fire Covenant both. Done. Back 1, 2. Feels alright. Draw a card at the end of all that. Ooh, a K command. That could be sick. Alright, well, I'm down to 9, but otherwise we're doing okay. Shallow grave your bowmasters. Okay, you're gonna have a jar here, I guess, is the idea. That will kill me, huh? Well, that's annoying. Yeah, you got stuff. Alright, we're dead to jar. Fair enough. Bowmaster's pretty messed up card. Yeah, let's put this Flame Slash back. I don't care about stupid Mind Twist. It's fine. I want to be able to kill Dothy Voidwalker and the Bowmasters. Alright, this looks fine. It's not the greatest hand ever, but keepable. I don't quite know which basic I want yet, so I'll probably just lean on Swamp. Wouldn't mind drawing an extra land anyway. This turn. I'll probably just take our Bowmasters, but do. Didn't. That's good. Imperial Seal, huh? That's close to being good enough. Let's go Vista Pass. Still don't really want to crack this Vista. Caustic Bronco. Interesting, okay. Yeah, I'm just going to chill out. Alright, that's a good draw, kind of. I think I just go Liliana minus here. Strands the Hull Breacher in my hand a little bit, but that's fine. I don't have another swamp. Okay. Was not aware of that. I guess I'll get an island. And be sad. Alright, well, we'll just try to block that thing with the Bowmasters, I guess. Spaster, sure. Yeah, it's all fine. Man, that's really annoying they didn't have the swamp. Saddled, sure. They got a bubbling muck. Okay. Fair enough. Ping it. Block it. Feels alright. Little late on this Fire Covenant. Little late. I feel like I should Imperial Seal, especially because I don't want this thing flipping, but what am I Imperial Sealing for? Just like a black source? That's kind of silly. I'm just going to chill another minute here. Let's attack. How big does this thing become? A 4/4? I really don't want it flipping. I'm gonna play this Hull Breacher. It's not great, but it's okay. I'd like Fire Covenant to pick up multiple targets, ideally. Or just draw a black source for this Liliana would be fine as well. I don't think I'm blocking here. That's fine. Deal me 1 damage and whatnot. Go to 14, that's fine. Path for 2, alright. Sure, red source, not what I needed. Oh, man. Like, I'd love to discard and place a trap. I can actually, thanks to this ward, I can use Fire Covenant to discard a track. So the problem is they're probably going to have a spell. So I could seal this turn, get myself a quick reanimate. Then the next turn, I do the thing. And it's a little bit ugly, but I think it's kind of my best shot at this point. I just drew kind of badly on the mana front. I could go get Ancestral. I kind of forgot that card's in my deck. But I actually think getting Goryo's Vengeance / Shallow Grave is going to be better. Yeah. Let's do it. I don't know. I might just die. Stupid Graveyard Trespasser just ruining my day here. Okay, don't love that. I'd unlock some more plays for them. If we had Ninja or something, that would be pretty brutal, but... I think 4 here. Go to 8. Then I get the Fire Covenant next turn, so I don't take damage again. Well, I take damage from the Fire Covenant, but not the attack. Okay. Was flipped, right? Exile 2 target cards from graveyards for each creature. So if I let them do this, I'll take 5. The thing is, I don't have to kill it with Fire Covenant, technically. Definitely just passing here. I'm just really worried they have a reanimate. It feels like they might. So I don't want to give them a chance to do it on their main phase, which makes me think I should just take the damage. It's obviously a lot of ways this plan goes wrong. But it's fine. Go to 3. I have to take 1 more damage for Fire Covenant. Go to 2. Alright. Choose any number of creatures. This one. Done. Pay 3. Ward. Discard a card. Discard a Troxa. Right. That's interesting. Let's Goryo's Vengeance. Like this. And if they have some way to counter this, then obviously I lose, but... Yep. Okay, that worked. So far, so good. Okay, I like Ancestral. Wow, that's kind of a bad draw, actually. Let's take Ancestral. Oh, that means I can't get Baleful Mastery. That should be fine. Oh, that's actually awful. I have to take one of those 3 cards and then Oliphant and a land. Ugh. Don't like this much. Yeah. Technically Library, I think. So I have Ancestral going. Sure. That was a pretty bad Atroxa, I'm not gonna lie. Done. Go ahead and attack. See if they have some removal here. Okay, they do. That's not great. Dismember. Okay, not fully removal, but removal. Okay, so I got a 4. Do they have... They've just been patiently waiting on Bowmasters. They have so many cards in hand. It feels kind of likely, but... This is going to flip, which is something, I suppose. I need to get a black source with Oliphant. Then I guess I'll just try to lily them or something. So there's gonna be another creature in the graveyard, so I am just dead to that. I need to play the Ragavan to try and block. Yeah, I took this Ancestral, but I'm actually kind of afraid to play it. Let's just go Ragavan. Cycle this. Grab. I guess Xander's Lounge is fine. Play it. I don't love this spot, but it is what it is. He did have the Bowmasters, and now I'm just dead. Yeah, alright. That was rough. Rough first match. Let's see if we can bring it back. I'll see you in round number 2. Alright, let's see if we can get a non-mirror matchup and maybe do a bit better. We have a Vista, a Grave, a Hull Breacher. This looks fine. Sand. Shelldock Isle. Got it. Do I want to lead on Vista? Ugh, that's not a great draw. I guess I would like to have Burst Lightning as an option, so let's do it. I'm not going to crack it yet, but... Draw. Liliana, alright, alright. Would I like to pay? I could have Baleful Mastery up that way. Yeah, probably worth. Alright, we need to draw land. I could be in good shape if I draw something to start casting my 3-drops here. Okay, Blackleaf Cliffs is perfectly good. I'm gonna just pass. I can Hull Breacher on their end step. That might force some action. We'll see. Might also randomly nab cards. You never know. Alright, they're just gonna pass. I will sack this. I guess get red at this point. Play Hull Breacher. This looks like it might be another mirror matchup, which is kind of annoying. Yeah. Alright. Didn't want to counter it. They are going to kill it. Yeah, that's fine. They're keeping out double blue. Don't love it. Oh, there's Through the Breach. That's kind of nice. Which card would I rather get countered? Seasoned Pyro or Lily? I actually think Seasoned Pyro's better because I really want to draw some lands now for this Through the Breach. So let me get Liliana countered here. It's like the most obvious counter spell in the world, but that's fine. Hope he's not a mana drain. It's a mana drain, of course. It's never not a mana drain. Well, let's see what awful things they can do with us to us with a mana drain. Grave Titan? I can be Grave Titan. It's fine. Okay, Oliphant's not the worst. It's not the best. I probably have to kill this because I'm giving them a card, but I don't really want to play Seasoned Pyro and block, do I? Because I eventually want to through the breach hammer cool them, and so them having less permanence is kind of nice. Let's cast by paying 2, hit you. Hopefully I'll have another counter. If they do, that'll be tough. Of course they do, yeah. Alright. Well, this is an annoying matchup. Let's mountain cycle this. Grab myself. Yes, Xander's Lounge is okay. I want a commercial district. Yeah, actually, that seems fine. Okay, I don't want to tap land, so let's graveyard that one. Okay, so we're taking 10 this turn. The double counter's pretty rough. Now Emrakul is not very good. And I'm not sure through the reaching Atraxa is going to be quite enough. Wow, they have a ninja too. This is gross. Okay. Sure. I mean, if you're going to have a draw like that, at least they hit kind of trash there. That's something. But we don't have a Wrath, so I'm not sure we can beat this. Fire Covenant. A little late on the Fire Covenant. A little bit late. All right. The Seasoned Pyro buy me enough time. I discard 2 cards. I'll have 3 creatures. I can block 1, 2, 3. That's not quite enough. But I have Burst Lightning also. All right. I don't know what else I'm doing, so guess it's fine. Give up our reds. Let's do this. I will discard the Fire Covenant. That one's not doing much. And I guess the Atraxa. Right? Yeah, I think that's right. Order's fine. Okay. Could have been worse, but it's obviously still bad, but we get to do that. Then we'll see what happens from there, shall we? Take some damage. Block. Trade. Jump. Trade. Okay. Unfortunately, can't take this damage because I'd love to burst light in their face here and some of them are cool, but all right, let's cast on you. See if they have a third counter spell for us. Not this time, all right. Order is acceptable. Oh, they have a follow-up, though not a counter. Oh, well, all right. That was a disgusting showing from our opponent. Mana Drain into Counterspell into all this stuff is just, yeah, that's a little bit too much. Mind Twist could be good here. That can prompt some counter action. Malcolm is kind of nice because I can cast on their turn. So I kind of like both of those. Willick's mediocre. Flame Slash, once again, not at its finest, I think. And maybe same for Fiery Confidence. It cleans up zombies, but I don't think that's really the axis we want to be fighting on. So let's try that. Man, this is not going great. All right, let's play first. Okay, well, Ancestral can't be too bad, right? I'll keep. I don't really want an Ancestral in one. Be nice to sneak it in under counters, but because I don't have any acceleration or anything, and I don't have a ton of 2-drops to play. I do have some. Yeah, let's just do it. It's fine. We'll upkeep it. All right. Yeah, then drawing 2s, but it's okay. Okay, really, opponent? This is what we're going to be doing? Cool. Well, I expect we're going to lose this game. Oh my gosh, our deck's just so slow. It's really brutal. Go Xander's Lounge and pass the turn. Which I at least had a big thing to discard, but discarding a mountain. Yeah, this is not going great. They're on like 6 mana on turn 2 or whatever. We're gonna lose, I think. Hopefully this is something Liliana can at least clean up, but probably gonna get twisted or something. But Shieldred I can clean up with Liliana, so that's not too bad. Oh, except they're gonna have a counter, of course, because, you know. Why would they ever not have something? That would be silly. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna run this Liliana into a counter spell because I have to do something. Here comes mana drain. Oh, no. Okay, alright. Well, that's something then. Sure, you can have a charge counter. I accept these terms. Flip that. Alright, well, that's a bit better. We do still have the Liliana in play now. I don't know how much good that necessarily does us, but it's there. Alright, another big thing. Grist plus Ragavan can actually kill something, which is kind of nice. Alright, what are you doing, opponent? Giving some serious thought. Petty theft on the Liliana, really? That's the thing you're most worried about is the Liliana? Alright, deal. I don't see a ton of reason to recast it into this borrower. Let's just cast Palantir, I guess. They want to counter it, that's fine. Then we'll play Ragavan. I think I'm just too tight on mana to be trying to dash it. Plus, they don't have a blocker for it. I mean, Brazen Borrow can't block Ragavan, so they have a removal spell for it, so be it. Baleful Mastery, Hull Breacher. Hull Breacher seems like it could be good, but I really kind of want to land. So I think I'm going to bottom this. I'll top this if they want to take 4 damage. I'm fine with that. All right, here comes the Brazen Borrower, which I'm just not too worried about. Unless something else. Yeah, no, it's the Brazen Borrower. I have Fire Covenant to clean it up. I have Liliana again if I need it. And when there's a Mana Crypt in play, them taking damage off of Palantir is a thing. Oh, we'll see, we'll see. I was feeling really bad when they started with Mana Crypt, but now it seems like they might be flooding a bit. We'll see. Oh, they want to ninja me. That makes sense. All right. Well, that could be bad, but let's see what they hit here. Oliphant Swamp. Fine. I can live with Oliphant Swamp. Burst Lightning. Well, Burst Lightning can deal 2 damage. I guess I could attack them. Kind of super love going to 3 off of Fire Covenant. It's not that insane, to be honest, but I think attack, they probably block. It'd be weird not to. I'll burst the Oliphant, and then I'll Yana the Shinobi. Loses to counters, but they haven't countered so far, and now they're out of double blue even. And they just take it. I have an extra mana and a card to work with. That feels fine as well. Let's do it. Cast this on this. Yeah, I mean, if they have a force or something, sure, I'll lose, but... Go ahead and hit you with the Lily. They have a flash creature in response? That's gross. Oh, right. They had the petty theft going. Yep. Okay. I completely forgot that was in their hand, but you know, this is fine still. All right. This should be okay. And keep up one of my burn spells for the borrower now. Uh-oh. Oh, Turok. All right. I mean, yeah, it didn't hit my removals, so it's still fine. And get their last card here. This feels okay. Fable. Okay. We'll have to draw on their land, but that's what it is. So this is going to get another counter when I discard, which is annoying, but it's fine. Might just discard the Palantir. It's either the Palantir or the Fable here, because I need Fire Covenant to clean these up, and then I think Call Against Command to get back Grist is kind of sick. So, which one I'd rather discard? I guess the game's about to slow down, so probably Palantir is better than Fable. It's fine. Just pass the turn here. All right, now we'll go ahead and kill these things on my end step. What does this have? 4. Okay. 4, 1. Done. Black. 1. There we are. Once on a mana crypt, so we have a Liana activation now. And they played a swamp, that's fine. Can I draw land at any point this game? Okay, I did. It's good. I'm in discarding it, mind you, but might actually just want to draw step Call Against Command them here. Just to make sure they can't draw anything too relevant. If I not activate Liliana, I don't really want to discard my cards, to be honest. I'm just going to not activate Lily. I have a charge counter, and that's fine. Okay, now let's cast this. Discards a card, and I think I'll return something. Which creature would I much rather have? Ragavan's interesting, but Grist has to be better, right? Although I can Ragavan plus Palantir, that actually feels kind of fine. You can discard a card. Add black 1. Alright, got a swamp, not too bad. Okay, land is completely fine. Let's dash Ragavan. Back. Exiled an island. Okay, now we'll go breeding pool. No. 1, 2, 3. Plus Liliana. Pass. Choose them. Dash is fine. Don't want these. Assume they're gonna give us the card here. Oh, they milled into Troxa. Yikes. Alright, so now they're on a Mana Crypt clock, and there's a Ragavan in my hand. Ooh, alright. Did not expect to win that game. Let's see if we can pick up the match win here. Tough. We played against, well, this isn't Reanimator, it was Blue-Black Control, so kind of mirror-ish, I guess. Turok, Brazen Bar. Man, that Fallen Shinobi's pretty annoying. Really have a great thing that I can deal with in the sideboards. I think what we have is just going to have to do. All right, run the draw here. We have an Oliphant. Can that get a blue source for me for this Malcolm? Let's see, what can Oliphant actually get? Blood Crypt, Commercial District. Get Water. No, it can't get Water Griffin. Get Xander's Lounge. It can't really get. It can't get untapped blue, which is kind of annoying. I'm on the draw. I think this is keepable. It's close. Obviously, a one lander is never where you really want to be at. Hopefully, we draw land on turn one. That'd solve a lot of problems. Okay, mountain. Does that solve any problems? I'm not really sure, but let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna cycle this for Xander's Lounge, I guess. And most likely, I just play Xander's Lounge in turn two. I'm probably gonna take the pain off this anyway, and I think this is the one I'd rather have him play. So let's just do it. All right, am I getting hymned or anything? No hymn. No blue man is nice. On cycle. Yeah, I think Xander's Lounge makes sense. Don't love being this slow, but it is what it is. Let's play it. That at least gives us access to blue mana, and now we can start jamming some 3-mana planeswalkers, which is cool. Okay, triple black is fine. Okay, Cliffs is good. And I think I'll just play Grist. As far as taking up planeswalkers, I think this one's the better one. Might have removal for it, but at least I get an insect out of it. With Liliana, we just both discard a card, which isn't currently particularly good. And I have ways to reanimate the Grist as well. Now have a blue source into Torok. Yeah, I mean, I don't love that, but what am I going to do? Okay. It's fine. We do have the sail to refuel. Troxa, okay. Well, let's go ahead and Lily here. Come sack that. Suppose attack for 1. We'll see what happens from here. Raucous, that's not great for me. Douche Sea Shark, okay. Love that either. Bunch of lands, okay. Well, let's do this. I will discard the Atraxa. Discard a Coalition Relic. And then I guess I play Breeding Pool and probably end up playing Sail into the West. Like their end step or something. I could sail now. I guess discarding first maybe doesn't make a ton of sense if I'm doing it that way. Let's see. Trying to bring up the screenshot here. Did I side out the Flame Slash? Quite remember. I did side out the Flame Slash, so I can't get a Flame Slash here. Okay. Yeah, I think I will just try to do it at the end step then. Obviously, I might end up drawing double blue, and that'll be bad, but it's fine. The Caracas is really bad for me. I actually don't have a good way to deal with that. Okay, well, let's do this. Hopefully not have something sick in response. All right. Got him thinking. Got him thinking. Bark, of course. Yes, I would like to discard my hand and draw 7 cards, please. They have counterspell. All right, all right. Okay. And does some things. Obviously, they now have access to 7 cards as well, but they don't have double blue, so I'm not as worried about counters here. Yeah, so Death on Atraxa is not the strongest thing because of the Caracas. I could Death my wrist. That actually feels okay. You can also library, draw off library. I suppose there's no real reason not to do that. I shouldn't be too constrained on mana. Well, unless I want to kill this with Burst Lightning. No, I'll just kill it with the Grist, probably. Alright, let's draw. It's Shallow Grave, okay. I could Shallow Grave the Atraxa, but I don't really need more cards in my hand right now, so I'm not sure that's something I'm all that interested in doing either. Let me just cast Death on Grist here. For black +1, and then I'll just keep some stuff up. I guess it tapped in a way right now. I can't season Pyro, but that's fine. All right, let's do this. I will sack this. I will destroy you. Let's see what our opponent does here. I can't bounce this with what we've seen. I mean, they probably want to cast a spell of some sort to get their incubate rolling. I could K command the incubate token depending on what it is. It's not a crazy play to make. Thought Scour. Okay. Got it. Anything else? Nothing else. All right. I'm happy to just pass here. I have Burst Lightning. I have K Command. It's fine. For me, you have 1/1. Probably will kill that. All right. Now let's just kill it with Burst Lightning. Or do I want to K Command it since that's more mana efficient? What's the other thing I do with the K Command? Return a creature, I guess. Return like Malcolm. Hmm. Because this can hit for 4 against something, which is kind of nice. But this can kill other artifacts. I think I'll just use this. It's less mana efficient, but I think it's better to do it this way. Goes down. Now they have double blue. They're going to tap out of Caracas. That's good, I think. looks like they're... Oh, Mind Twist me for 5. Alright, well, it's Ancestral in response, I suppose. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, it kept the Shallow Grave, but the Emrakul Shuffle happened. Okay. Somewhat annoying. Season Pyro's pretty decent. Let's do this first. Okay. I think I want to keep the Shallow Grave, so let's just discard my 2 lands. Okay. Order is acceptable. That's not bad. Let's lead on this one. Oh, and next turn I can Imperial Seal, then mill it with Grist if he's still around. Create a thing, then mill a card. Yeah, that's kind of fun. I guess they're going to have Caracas back up, so it's not necessarily that good. It's my only non-legendary creature is an Oliphant. But if they do tap out somehow, then it's pretty good. And who knows, this band of idiots might be enough to win the game. We'll see. I'm down a lot of cards, obviously. And I don't expect them to tap out a Caracas ever again, but you never know. What else can I seal for? I mean, nothing I want to discard, I guess, but... I just cast an Atraxa, 1, 2, 3. I guess I'm a little short of that. Actually, no, I'm not, because I'm about to get a treasure, assuming the Shaman lives. I guess the Atraxa will still just get bounced, so it's not really that good. One can't quite decide what they want to do there. Okay, yeah, Sheldock makes sense. Let's see. You have a Fiery Confluence just to hit them in the face, if that's still in the deck. I forget if I cited that in or not. I mean, Oliphant just to hit them for 1,000,000 damage is, I guess, kind of the same thing. That works faster, so maybe that's better. That's where we decide to be. Shieldred, okay. I mean, I can kill Shieldred with Grist. Let's see what we draw for starters. Okay, I like Ancestral. Ancestral probably means I want to kill Shieldred. Oh man, I can't do this in quite the order I'd like. Because the Fable's going to happen first. Yeah, it's all kind of awkward. Alright, well, we'll take our damage. But I want to discard Shallow Grave. I kind of don't. I think I can use it for a big chunk of damage with the Oliphant. It's silly, but I think actually I'm going to keep. Plus, that way I don't do any Shieldred nonsense. Let's not use this. Then I think I will kill the Shieldred. Oh, they can bounce it with Caracas. Right. Oh, but if they do that, then I can nail them to the wall maybe with some Shallow Grave action. Other than I won't have a way to discard anymore. Interesting. Interesting. I think this is still the way to go, but see if this is enough. I don't know. I can Shallow Grave the Grist. I would like to sacrifice this. I would like to hit you. It's fine. So now, hold on. Can I Imperial Seal for something to do with this Ancestral to then Shallow Grave them to death? I could go pick up... I don't have like an entomb or anything. There's nothing in my graveyard except the grist. Let's see. Yeah, I'd like to use this opportunity, but it's tough. I can shallow grave the grist. So I think I draw first, and then I can maybe try to shallow grave the grist to some effect. Let's start with drawing, and then we'll figure it out from there. Okay, there's the Emrakul. There has to be a kill here. I might just not have enough mana. Wait, no, because I can't shallow grave the grist and shallow grave the Emrakul, right? Of course. That doesn't make any sense. Uh, yeah, that doesn't quite work. Okay. Ah, this is tricky. This really is tricky. All right, I think I just attack. We'll get a treasure. We'll do some damage. Now I have a Hull Breacher and a Fire Coven to do stuff with. Do I want to seal for a discard spell of some sort? Then I could set this up and I can Fire Covenant if they replay that. That'll put me down to 11. Yeah, I think that might be fine. What would I go for here? Do I have any good discard cards left? Liliana's good, I guess. That's kind of it. All right. Yeah, let's Imperial Seal. This is a tricky spot. Sail doesn't do anything. Oh, I can just get through the breach. Okay. Then I don't have to worry about milling or whatever. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab a through the breach. Then we'll pass. The plan is to just Fire Covenant the thing if it comes back down. If they have a counter, it's annoying, I guess. We'll figure something out. They do have the Shelldock as well now. Counter spells in the graveyards. They could have mana drain still. Alright. It's probably last real turn here. We'll see, we'll see. Flip the Fable. If they do nothing, I guess I just jam a Hull Breacher and try to beat them down with idiots. Yeah, there's the Shieldred. That's fine. Okay. I will Fire Covenant that. They probably have a counter up, if I had to guess, but I think this is still worth doing. Done. Black. Red 1. Yep, that's fine. All right, now we draw. They're probably gonna counter this through the breach. Oh, what is this? Are you shell docking on my upkeep? Him me. Can I respond with this? No, it doesn't quite work in the order I want. Uh, yeah, there's actually not any tragically bad combinations here. I either end up with a Hull Breacher in hand which I can cast, or yeah, this is all fine. That works. Let's make sure they're in the right order. Then let's go ahead and cast Shallow Grave. Oh, what a match. That's fine. Imagine this will do, but we'll see. Wow. All right. That was close. All the discard, but it backfired for them in the end. And let's see if we can get a 2-1. Oof. I'll see you there in the final match. All right, here we are in the final match. We do get to be on the play. That's exciting. Ah, Sragavon's almost perfect. It's probably still good enough. Yeah, let's keep this. I get to cycle the Oliphant and then do some Ragavan stuff, or maybe some Orcish Bowmaster stuff, or maybe some Shallowgrave stuff. Who knows? We got options. Nice thing about having lots of cheap cards in your deck. I think we have Blood Crypt, which is what I'll be getting here. Alright. What's our opponent on? Our opponent's on turn 1 discard, huh? Alright. Oh, never mind. They're going to Xander's Lounge. Alright. Cycle. Do a Blood Crypt. Draw. Emrakul. Not quite what I'm looking for. I think I just Ragavan them here. Has to be decent. Get a treasure at the very least. Oh, they have Snuff out or something? Nope. Let's see then. It's fine. Any sick plays? Inspiring Vantage. Alright. No such luck as sick plays, but a treasure token's not bad. Especially as we're not sure if we're going to hit our third land drop, so just having that guaranteed here is kind of nice. Wouldn't have been insane to keep up Orcish Bowmasters. They are playing blue, so it's not impossible for them to draw some cards, but Surveil. It's acceptable. Headliner Scarlet. Okay. This is a slightly different deck than what I expected. The Mana Vault. I don't quite know what's going on, but I don't like Mana Vault. That's a scary card. We hit a land? No, we hit a Palantir. That could hit me into lands, but could not. I think I just want a Bowmasters here. Just gonna pass the turn. I don't know. I don't quite feel like burning the treasure yet. It could be used to cast Grist, which might be relevant at some point. And this could be a turn where Bowmasters ends up being good, and even if it's not, just having a Bowmasters in play is perfectly reasonable, so it's fine to me. Manamorphose, okay. This is a strange deck. I kind of get all of it so far, except for this Headliner Scarlet. Like, this is an aggro card, really. So what are we doing here? To double white. What am I looking at here? This is strange. Why did my opponent make 2 white mana, of all things? Manamorphose, make 2 white mana, pass the turn. Deal. I will cast Orcish Bowmasters. Dealing you 1 damage. We'll then draw land, okay. Good start, good start. Let's go ahead and attack our opponent. Then I guess I'll just slam Palantir. I don't think it's worth it to treasure out a Ragavan field. They're looking like some bizarro storm deck. I don't quite know what's going on over there. Do I want another land? I don't think so, to be honest. So let's bottom both. Plus, I don't want to mill a land, right? I want him to mill something with a mana cost. Well, mill land anyway. So be it. All right. I mean, they have a lot of mana. They could do something really scary here, but just not that much I can do about it. Chandra. Okay, Chandra is probably fine. If they kill my Bowmasters, I can just Ragavan it. Actually, I can just kill it with the Orc Army even. I forgot it goes all the way to 1. So that's really not that bad. No, I still have Shallow Grave for the Bowmasters. So if that becomes necessary, that's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and kill the Chandra. Probably play this Fable. Oh yeah, that lets me get the Emrakul going soon, so that feels pretty nice. Hopefully they don't like crazy go off next turn. I could have kept up Shallow Grave for the Bowmasters, but this Liliana and Mountain. I need a mountain. I guess I'll mill Liliana for 3 damage. Sure, why not? They want to give me the Liliana, that's I guess fine. I don't know. Okay, they took 6, that's fine. That. So they're kind of forced to go off here since they milled that. I mean, they don't know that I have lethal, but I have lethal. Raucous Theater. Discard. This is such a confusing deck. They have these like aggressive cards, then a Manamorphose, a Chandra. Bolt my guy, sure, that's fine. Like have this Mana Vault they haven't used for anything. I'm struggling to understand what our opponent's game plan is. But we'll see if they can beat an Emrakul, I suppose. Let's draw us a card. Lightning, okay. Alright, I will discard. So I would like to use the ability. Flame Slash hasn't done anything interesting so far, so I think it's fine to discard that. Let's do it. Any order. Last Shallow Grave. See if they can beat this. They need a counter here. Or I guess a way to remove Emrakul, but that's a lot harder. I will attack you with Emrakul, the Aeon's Torn. Alright. I still don't know what our opponent's game plan is. They seem to have a decent amount of creatures. They have some burn spells. I don't think that makes me want to change what I have. So we'll just run it back and hope to win another one. Alright, we're on the draw here. We drew a Death and Emrakul. If this was an Atraxa, that'd be a lot more interesting. I think I'm gonna have to mulligan this one. Just don't think a hand that does nothing is really keepable. Alright. This is worse. So we're going to 5. Okay, I mean, this has an Ancestral. Hard to complain about that. I could probably put a swamp or a mountain back. I could maybe even put both of these lands back, so I'll just ancestral myself, and that should get me some extra things. Obviously, if they do anything to disrupt this ancestral, I'll lose, but what are you gonna do? There's an Emrakul. Not the strongest thing ever, but we'll pay the life, and I think I'll just go ahead and upkeep this. There's just a lot less they could have on 1 mana than on 2. Or I can just do it now while they're tapped out. Alright, excellent. So that unmulliganed us a bit. We have an Imperial Seal. We have some other things here. Am I going to seal next turn is an interesting question. I have a Death, but I don't have a Discard or an Atraxa, so probably not yet. Oh wait, I can Imperial Seal, then District to put an Atraxa in the graveyard. There we go. Now we're doing stuff. Okay, what you got for blue? Inti. Alright, I might kill that one. It slows down the whole Imperial Seal death plan, but I think that's okay. Here's not bad. I'm just really scared of this card in general, and especially when I'm trying to pay life, so let's Flame Slash it. And we'll see. If I draw an untapped land, do I go with that plan? Probably not. Probably better just play Palantir, and then I can do the whole plan in 1 turn. That seems better. Fable is acceptable. Still scary, but it's not as quick of a clock as Inti. So. Oh, actually, an untapped land would be sick here. Yeah, because now I can Hull Breacher them in response to this. I guess it doesn't, like, they can just not draw, but still feels like a good idea to do it. Right. It's the Hull Breacher. I mean, they can just kill it, but if they do, that kind of eats up their turn a bit as well. And next turn, I'm putting an Atrox into place, so that doesn't feel like it can be too bad. Yeah, Firebolt's fine. Maybe I should side Hull Breacher out. It doesn't seem like it does all that much against them, and they have lots of random burn that can kill it. So if we get to a game 3, I might do that. We'll see. They have white, so they... Yeah, I guess white and blacks. They might have ways to remove this Atrox, in which case I'll be at a pretty low life total, which is tough, but... I will still have drawn a bunch of cards. That's something. Yeah, Seal puts me to 14, then Atraxa puts me down to, what, 7? Not the best. Alright, let's go Imperial Seal. Don't think anything else makes any sense, so let's go Atraxa. Put it on top. Mill it with this. Graveyard. Death. Past. And I mean, there's lots of ways this goes bad, but there's lots of ways it goes good as well. I only have 3 cards in hand. Alright. This counts as a creature, huh? So I can take Liliana as my planeswalker. I guess this is the only creature, so we take that. Guess I'm at low life total that I would Burst Lightning over Fire Covenant. Then I'll just take a library. I don't know if that'll matter, but my colors are fine. All right, done. We'll see. If they can kill the Atraxa, I still feel like I'm okay. I can then remove some stuff. Petty theft, okay. That's annoying. It lets me rediscard it, which is at least something, I guess. We'll be doing that. Alright, well we have Burst Lightning plus Liliana as ways to kill some stuff. Does depend on what they have here a little bit. They can't... Well, they can cast the Brazen Bar of Treasures. Ooh, Gut. Okay, Gut's dangerous. Gut means I'm down to 1 this turn. That's going to be tough. Okay, so our opponent is aggro. They just had a weird kind of draw last game, I guess. I think it's like a treasure. That's kind of sick, actually. Kind of gross combination there. Alright, so we're going to 1. Means Vista's offline. They're going to have 4 creatures in play, so the Liana Burst Lightning plan's not really doing anything. Yeah, it's going to be tough. I guess they can't cast the Borrower now if they sack the treasure, but they still have an extra creature. So yeah, they do have 4 creatures in play. Yeah, alright, alright. Yeah, I think I'm probably dead here. That Brazen Borrower into... Well, Gut really is what did it. Oh, I drew the Shallow Grave. Okay, that helps. That helps, because now I can get up to 8 at least. Draw some more cards. I'm not sure what I'm drawing into precisely here. That will help, but... a 3 mana afterwards. Yeah. Let's go Library, Shallow Grave. That feels okay. I guess I could have gotten this into play, but they could have just killed me, so that wouldn't have done much. Well, maybe with Burst Lightning. Too late now. Should have thought about that, though. Alright, Atraxa. Fable, Ragavan. Baleful Mastery lets me kill something for 2 mana. Oh, Seasoned Pyro lets me make a bunch of blockers. That's maybe the ticket, actually. Grab that one. I'll grab myself a mountain. Be able to play it. I will grab the Baleful Mastery and I guess the Fable. Sure. Okay, done. Let's attack my opponent for 7. With critically lifelink. That'll put me to 8. They do have Firebolt in their graveyard. That's something that's annoying as well. Alright. Did I already play land? Oh, I already played a land. Oh no. Okay, so 8. Okay, I guess that means I have to kill Gut plus Skeleton Token. Yeah, I think so. I take 4, and then, I don't know, we try to figure it out from there, I guess. Pass by paying 2, Gut, 2. Do I want to pass here? I don't know if they know about this Burst Lightning or not. I feel like they do, but maybe they won't remember. And then I could nab it in response if they try to do something like this. But they just have a lethal attack. They probably won't mistake like that. Let's just kill it. I'll just discard. Palantir probably is not going to do anything this game. Well, I can discard that to Seasoned Pyro for value, so maybe I just discard the Vista. I don't think I'm likely to want that one either. We're not in good shape, but if they don't have any burn, maybe we can do something here. Find something like a December Cool going. I was thinking play something in Reflection in, like that's kind of scary, but that is exactly enough. 3/3, yeah, that's exactly enough. All right. All right. Well, I probably want Delayed Fireball Blast against our aggro opponent. I might want Bone Crusher also. Just having more random burn is good. Yeah, like I said, I think the Hull Breacher is kind of bad. It just dies their removal and doesn't really accomplish that much. Bowmasters is still fine. Maybe I take the Sail out now. They seem like they want to refill off Sail just as much as I do, so... Alright, let's give this a go. A little bit more removal. We'll be on the play. Imperial Seal, Ragavan, Shallow Grave. Yeah, this seems perfect. Let's keep. Lead on Ragavan. We get to Lily into Shallow Grave and stuff. That all seems nice. Let's see if they can kill this Ragavan. If I don't draw a land, I might just Imperial Seal for a land. Getting this Liliana into play seems kind of critical. Unless, of course, the Ragavan hits, but... No, our opponent's trying to pay costs before they play the land. Oh, they're taxing probing. Okay. Interesting. Thought they just immediately had the burn spell. Ooh, they don't have anything? Alright, alright. Let's see. Maybe even nab a 3-drop from them. Yeah, Turnaround Ragavan's a messed up card. Alright, let's go Swamp, pack you. I can just play the Liliana here if I want. If I don't hit anything, I want to play off them, huh? Yeah, that seems pretty good. Right, always yield. Hit a Manamorphose. I mean, I guess there's no reason not to play it. It draws me a card. Right? Let's do it. Add black, black. Cast Liliana. Discard a card. I will be discarding Atraxa. So now they're gonna have to deal with that. They're gonna have to deal with this Ragavan. There's a lot for them to deal with. Ragavan just such a busted card. Hitting Metamorphose is pretty sweet there. It's just a free card. Nice, kind of nice. All right, what you got? Third Path Iconoclast. Yeah, that's really not gonna do it. Got a Mox or something. That's not the ticket. I do more. They could K command, but I mean, just getting a Trox into play has to be good. So let's make him sack. Then I'm going to play around days here. I don't want this to get dazed. Hello, Grave. Getting a Troxa trigger. All right. Orcish Bowmasters or Bone Crusher. I'm definitely taking Palantir. I'm probably taking Library. So I'm sure I'll be at 7 cards. I think Through the Breach is the only instant. So let's take Through the Breach. Let's take Fiery Confluence because I might just be able to kill them with it. Then Bone Crusher, I guess. Sure. That all seems fine. Attack my opponent for millions. Go to 7. Yeah, they're just dead. All right, looks like we got this one in the bag. Kind of nice. We got oof. That's a big oof. I'll just play a blind here. Why the heck not? All right, some stuff. Probably gonna give it to me. I don't really want either of these anyway, so bottom them both. That's fine. I'll just discard Overgrown Tomb here, I guess. Sure, that's fine. Pass, okay. Oh, no. A shell dock, alright. I accept your terms. Generous Plunder. That is acceptable as well. Alright, well this should just be lethal then. I'll not be paying for Mana Vault, thank you. I will gladly take my 1 damage. Let's make them sack their plunder, attack them with Ragavan, and kill them here. No reason to drag things out too much. All right, got ourselves a treasure. 4th year Lucas. Amazing. I'll not be casting 4th year though. Let's cast this. Hit our opponent for 6. All right, well, there we go. We got a 2-1 out of that one. Rough first match. The mirror reanimator matchup was pretty tough. Didn't quite get there, but you know what? I'll take a 2-1. It was a fun deck. Long video too. If you stuck around, I appreciate it. If you did enjoy it, consider hitting like, subscribe, all the good buttons. I do appreciate it. But that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.